Good morning, everyone, even though it says good evening, folks. Where is that? And can I fix it? I wonder if I can fix it. Maybe. So it's still not sending data to the group, and I'm not sure why. We're not broadcasting to the group. That's weird. I feel like we've got some kind of problems going on here, but that's okay. We're getting there. And I feel like Ken's having problems broadcasting to both of them. That's weird. Weird. That's all right. We're working on it. And this good evening, folks thing from the Discord server needs to change to say something else. And that's somewhere else. Video, no. Audio, no. Virtual background. Shortcuts. No. Well. Good morning, Brent. I'm trying to figure out how to fix the Discord. It says Discord. It says good evening, folks, and I'm like, should be saying Happy QuaCk Day or something, which is fine. I really think the Discord is set up in a different place, and it means backing out of here. So I may have to go somewhere else and do it, which is fine. That's not a problem. Not an issue. So, okay. Well, there's that. I'm gonna put in some down tempo music. It's QuaCk Day, QuaCk Friday. All right, here. I need coffee. I don't have my coffee. My coffee's downstairs. So, in a minute here, I'm gonna go downstairs and do that. But I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go get my coffee, which I left downstairs. I'll be right back. Minions, the rise of the groove. Coffee. Nope. There's no finishing coffee. It's all a continuation from the previous coffee to the next coffee. The cycle of coffee. It's the cycle of coffee. All right. Alrighty. Now what we need to do I actually kind of was. You heard her. She's over there trying to dye her hair. So Brent says hi. Hi, Brent. All righty. I was making a lighting fixture, and I felt kind of like this lighting fixture was not the kind of lighting fixture I really wanted ultimately. So I feel like we should do things like make them. What was I doing? This. That's what I was doing. Draw inside. Right. All right, here we go. Just putting in. And doing the. Am I sure I want to do this? Because I think I may not. I may not like this. I think I want smaller versions of this. So you scale you down. Scale you down. That might be what we're looking for. Yeah, I think that's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for. No, it looks like a shower head. This is how you bathe people. How are you going to clean them if they're not, if you don't have a shower in there? Kind of wondered. So it is
Hi.
cockeyed.
May I interrupt you and ask you if I missed any spots? Yeah.
It's hard to tell because the
Yeah.
dye is like really close to the same color.
Yeah. It makes my hair look wet.
Yeah. I mean, not bad, but all right. I feel like it's kind of, it'll be good enough for government work, but still. I mean, how far do I have to go down before this thing works? All right. At this point, we want to really worry about Aussie job, which is what I'm doing right now. The major reason we want to worry about this is we're about to duplicate this light fixture over every bed. And these are the lights slash sensor pods slash whatever. Thing about sick bay on this Corvette is there's only 45 people on board total. So if you've got 5 people in here, you're already kind of in bad shape. That's all right. It's all good. I understand you. You work. I work. I'm just sitting over here doing my thing. Hey, Maya, are you still up here? Good. We're not angled correctly, are we? No. Much better. Just little access hatches here. Get up into the ceiling joists if we need to. I'm looking kind of at the ceiling here. Looking pretty solid. We'll go in here. There we go. Putting in lighting. So now we have some evenly spaced lighting in here. Doesn't matter. Look and go, oh, okay, there's things on the ceiling. Nobody's going to actually go, is that lighting? You know. the operating theater has a lot of good lighting in here. Okay. There we go. That looks good. We'll save. And at some point here, it'll affect the ceiling. All right. Look at that. Just like it's supposed to happen. Except first, just a little bit. He's right about there. There we go. We might be done. Look at that. Even looks like I intended to do it. Looks like I meant to do that. Look at that. That looks good. That looks good. There we go. All right, let's save. I think we are about ready to rock and roll, guys. Only thing is, I'm staring at the surgery bay going, could we do more for the surgery bay? Maybe? That's all I'm doing here is I'm kind of thinking about that surgery bay and going, I bet you we could do something else with it. Like a half wall or a partial wall here that can close. Because no matter what, there's no room in. This is the outer hall right here. So no matter what we've got, I mean, there's probably still another 2 feet of distance before deep space out here, but I mean, it's not like it's right next door, but still there's no room for a door that'll close to right here in any way. So this is definitely going to be a curtain of some sort. I feel like we need one more thing. I also feel like we might be floating here, so let's very definitely float. Okay. Yep, I feel like we're doing good here. Okay, but the only thing I really want to do is some kind of barrier between the surgery stage. Right there. Should be some kind of barrier between there and the surgery stage. Set pieces. All right. Hmm. you're not. Your parameters. Full size. Transfer to. It's like right there. Turn around. Let's look at that transfer tube, because you got a transfer tube in here. Yeah. We just need one. Anybody who's coming in now this set, I'm just gonna drop in, then drop out. You know how that goes. So let's make sure the opening to the transfer tube is correct. Perspective view back here. Says me going, I don't know. Did I do this right? A little large. I think a little large. I feel like I'm gonna have to make my own specialized transfer tubes for these things. But the forward transfer tube goes directly into medical, which I think is cool. That gives us a direct straight line shot to sick bay. If you ever need to do anything. However, and I don't think I will use this at the moment, so this is just to be a holding place, but if we ever in the future come back to sick bay, we're going to have to remember to patch this area up. I think this transfer tube needs to be specialized to do something different. And now looking at it, I'm like, first of all, it's not a full deck height. It's not the correct deck height. They don't fit to the doors and the walls. It's not the same size as the doors and the walls. It should be. So this is our 2 meter, 2.5 meter, 3 meter wall. All right. Make sure everything fits in here with chain. fine. That's fine. Yeah, I'm going to move everything so it's under here. That way, I can make this right. And then that way, when we've got Bellatrix sets over here now, and that was one of the things I wanted to get to, was the point where I had the sick bay set. So what I will do is I'll save as the scene subset, go out, go to Bellatrix sets, and say sick bay. Because we're going to have other sick bays and other areas and stuff like that. That. There we go. Sick bay. All right. Let's set ourselves up, guys. We got Alex in this scene. I don't know where she went. There she is. Over in the bed. Angie? Is Angie in here? Maybe. Maybe I'll do her work. She's working with we haven't set up our doctor yet. He'll be over here too. Put a Justine in here. Justine nurse. All right. Alrighty. All the way back here to completes. Act 1. Momentary ghosts. Sets. Because we need to go back one set. We did not yet. We didn't save our senator. I'm going to add a new library. stars. I'm gonna take him. And yep. And senators are now. I open recent. Do we want to save changes? No, just save him. So we only need him in this scene, and then we'll modify him for the next scene by putting him in a standard uniform. We definitely have to do some cleanup here. All right. Like I said, some of these are like, I wish I had gotten these. Actually, pretty perfect right there. Hey, love. Don't forget to pull out the art stuff out of your car before you disappear on me. Right? It's like You'd be like at lunch, and I'd be like, well, that's it. The dog is a Najor. Najors don't have all of the little flares because they actually don't wear. They don't worry too much. Actually, everybody forgot to do the thing. So I'm waiting. Really? Yeah, that's what I thought. You guys are gonna got all those books now. All right. It's a little too slinky. Also a little too slinky. There's just way too many of these that are just like, eh. feel like you get a lot of hip movement. People don't really have that much hip movement in real life, you know what I mean? George is like, I am guarding the door. I am a super door guardian. Well, that's true, but he's just trying to be a super door guardian. You just don't have like normal poses. Everything is so ridiculously ridiculous. You know, it's like, yeah, that's not gonna work at all. And again, knock your teeth. You drip on him. That's totally what happened. You dripped on him. Yep, I can see that being weird. I All right, now I think we're about ready to start this scene up. So the scene says. First thing was this just scene. He should be out of his shell suit at this point. Because he's a hologram.
I would ask you how it looked, but at the moment it just looks bad.
I don't know.
But I can see some of the color.
Good job.
I just have to figure out if it's going to be your figure on.
Door. And this is page 32, frame 2. There we go. Jessine Nurse. Now is the time for Hello Nurse. Hello Nurse. This is Jessine Nurse.
Hello, Nurse.
Right? That's about what you say to a Jessine, I guess. Oh, with little pink holes. Well, that's weird.
But it's not weird.
That's
To
not
them.
not to the Jessine. Yeah, grew up with them all the time. Yeah. All right. Yeah. There's something that I'm just saying that cat's weird. Then we see tonal correction. Desaturate the heck out of the background there so that it doesn't have any interference with the foreground. Camera's gotten weird. Let's fix the camera. Haha! I have thwarted you. No, you don't need that. I just want to move this for you. I thwarted you. Come here. Come here. Hurry, hurry, hurry. I'm not happy about that. That doesn't look right. Because we got that other panel in the middle here. I kind of think it's funny that the panel cuts off his butt, so you can't see his butt. I like how it has to hurry. There we go. Exactly what we're looking for. Nope. Go through and we will fix all the things. Now I'm doing the. I like when it's between them. And I feel like our jet scene should be a little closer. A nurse doing something in here. We'll put the nurse to work. Okay, we've got a jet scene. Yeah. I'm kind of feeling like, no matter which way we put it, this hand is a little too close, so I'm actually going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like that. And then I'm not going to worry that much past here, because the doctor is being funny and he's doing the extended arm thing that Najor can do. And we might come back to that in a minute. It's like our first time seeing the CMO. And this ship is almost just barely above a corpsman. Okay, let's stop messing around with the fingers thing because I don't know. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And maybe make it easy for you to count. Is that? There. That makes it a little easier to count if he's spreading them all out like that. All right. That's a page. Most of a page anyway. It's the hard part of the page. Yeah, hard part of 2 panels. We're not at a full page yet. However, that's the most aliens we've had in one place so far in the story. We've got a Jacine, we've got a Najor, we've got a human. That's showing, I mean, that's like a lot going on here. He's in surprising condition, considering. All right. This one, this. What we want to do is we need as much room to the left side as possible for this one. I don't know why it does that. It's so weird. Okay, so kind of want to up this because I really want that. Nope. This is Daz 3D. I like using Daz because it's a 3D program. I need a lot of room to the right of this frame, so I'm going to push them as much as I can to the left. And we get to hit the render button. Right. And hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah, use it during a stream. Yeah. And so yeah, I'm using it here. So what I use, I can draw all these people really fast, but the things that give me the biggest fits are perspective and proportion. So it just takes a lot of time. And so what I'll do is when I'm in production like this, I'll just use the maquettes from Daz Studio and we'll trace over them. That gives me the proportion that I need. So, a little bit smaller. So, yep. Yeah, it's better that way. And so what we'll do now is we'll take this and I'll go beep, beep. And on this layer, I just hit white. Yeah, like so. And on this layer, I can go in on the pen. And I mean, it's a speed issue, right? For this guy, I should probably draw her first because she's in the foreground. Now what I've done though is these maquettes are modified a lot so that they fit my characters. So I don't feel quite as guilty. There's a lot of stigma around tracing, and I agree with it in general. I mean, it's not good for you to trace all the time if you want to get better at all of your skills and things like that. So in general, I don't have a disagreement with it, but the speed that I get out of this and the changeover and how fast I can render out a page is really a major plus. And it's like I get to the point where I can do a page in an hour from just dead stop. From nothing on the page at all to a completed page in 1 hour. Or just a little over. I think it's just a little over an hour, but it's still not even blue line. There's nothing. I mean, I just have a scribble on the page to a completed inked page in 1 hour. It's a little intoxicating, if you will. Really fast. So, but I have had my share of feeling super guilty because of it. I'm not really an artist. Stupid stuff like that. get in on my imposter syndrome here, as you might imagine. Eats it in a little bit. One of the things I do like about using 3D, though, is I get her freckles correctly every time. She has adorable little freckles. She's such a floofy captain. Yep. That's fair. And actually, I have, as a manga style artist, I have recently found that a couple of, there's a manga artist out there who does a manga called Dance. And this is all he does. This is his entire workflow. He traces the heck out of it. But I mean, you can kind of see why. I'm already like cooking along at this rate here. It'll take me no time at all to finish this. And this is with an alien in here. Actually, it does, though. I mean, you know, good old imposter syndrome. So good for all of us artists. Doesn't make us any better off. Exactly. We are in agreement. We are in accordance. And I mean, you know, there is creativity going on here. This is a race we call the Major, and he has the ability to. He's like Odo from Star Trek. He can change shape at will. He chooses to be in uniform, but he doesn't have to be. So legitimately, we can do that. All right. And go beep. And that wasn't sealed. To the bottom. Beep. The program we're using here is Clip Studio Paint. And I'll go here real quick and just clear some of the stuff behind this guy so that none of it bleeds through. Yep, just as I'm about to close out shop. Although I may stay for a few minutes longer because JD just joined me just a minute ago. And so if there are any questions or anything like that. Besides, we are almost done with this page. So having fun with the page here. And I think I'm going to go on ahead and we've got to do some kind of work on, there we go. Yeah, actually the next task is to go out with the nibbling at about noonish or so. We're going to go out with the nibbling and do an art day with them. There we go. However, let's take a look at it, guys. We're not done with the top frame because that's that setup from outside where we have that kind of thing going. However, I'm liking where we are. Her hair isn't proper black yet. This one. And if we were to go through here and check all these, uniform color is T8. So it'll be in T8. And apparently they'll all be in T8. There we go. No. I walk now at 8 because walking is a little difficult when it starts becoming 4,000 degrees outside. It's already 32, so it's above my tolerance level. I am already out. I'm done with all of this stuff. All right, taking. Let's go like this. Nah, I'm screwing it up still. I know that Kat wants us to use she wants us to use these the vector, and I agree the vector is awesome, but I don't generally adjust the line before I do all the coloring in, and if I want to adjust the line I seem to still go back the other way, so kind of doing the I'm not sure, you know what I mean, I'm like I'm just not sure. So the line color is this. That's her uniform. His uniform is going to be white. He's a doctor. So medical is T0. I don't even think that's a thing I need. I don't think it's going to do any difference. No, not at all. All right. So his uniform looks like that. I'm going to go to this one here. See, we're still on the other frame. Oh, it's because we're not doing that correctly. There we go. That's the frame we want. We'll get his uniform. We can't because that's on this panel. Oh, E. That. So. There we go, just like this. We forgot one very important piece here, guys. All right. Grab that black right there and go like so. There we go. Here, it says here. Go. You. Here. That's good. So Clip Studio is both. It has the ability to add a raster layer or a vector layer. And so we've got a buddy who's a fellow artist, and they've been wanting us to kind of switch over. They're an expert on, they actually work for Clip Studio. So they get on the show every so often and they tell us all these cool secrets to the program. And it's really cool. And so we've learned this, and they were talking the other day about using vector and things like that because the vector controls are so much more useful. But there's some drawbacks to the vector, and one of the drawbacks is that with the vector controls, you can't use the fill tool. So I use the fill tool to put in all of my grays, and so it's kind of one of those things like, well, all right, here we go, guys. So this is a page that we're pretty close to done here. So, and we have the first naked person in the comic. So one of the funny things, JD, that we were talking about here is that in my comic, it's 500 years from now, and so, and it's been 500 years since the Earth was in a cataclysm, and aliens rescued all the humans, as many humans as they could, off of Earth. So it's been 500 years of all of these aliens and humans all just kind of mixed together, and it's gotten to a point now where the humans, they don't have the same inhibitions anymore. They were all packed in a dome for a very long time. There wasn't that many of them. And then now there's more of them, and we're doing fine. And so the rules towards nudity is different. So though my characters will wear uniforms, they wear uniforms to protect them in case of an explosive decompression of the ship. So it's not they're wearing uniforms for modesty, they're wearing uniform for protection. They just picked this guy up, and he was in an emergency uniform, or emergency spacesuit. And so they pulled that off and stuck him on a bed, and he's in medical now being checked. And so the whole point here is that he's not wearing anything because they just stuck him on the bed. And so it's been funny because we've been talking about when will the first scene that we will hit in this comic book, when will it occur? And, because we've been talking about the fact that the showers are going to be a discussion point. Everybody's going to be just going and taking showers, and they'll all be talking about today's work while in the showers, kind of like you'd go and sit around in the mess hall and eat. So it's kind of a funny thing. It turned out to be this senator guy. I've got this very attractive captain, and it's not her. She's not the first news, which I thought was funny and fits my personality quite well because I feel like characters need agency too. Characters need a lot of agency. So, all right, the Jessine's naked, although the Jessine's actually a holographic projection. That's why it's not in its spacesuit. So, yeah, I'm having fun with this. This is a lot of fun. It's going to turn out he's going to be the first person in this set, which is probably good because I've got to figure out creative ways to keep the 14-year-old girl that he picked up as well out of that entire thing, because we don't want that getting into that mess. But she's the plot point. She's the MacGuffin to the story. She's an actual 21st century character. She's a character from the 21st century, and that's the plot of this. It's like, what are we doing with this 21st century kid? So, luckily, though, as soon as she is conscious and aware, in the next episode, she'll be in an emergency spacesuit too. She'll just be in a kitty-weight emergency spacesuit. So, all right, guys, I think we are out of this scene, or at least out of this page. So this page is done. I like the fact that the Najor is holding up 5 fingers or 7 fingers, as the Najor is wont to do. A Najor doctor, I keep imagining the idea of how many fingers am I holding up, and then how many fingers am I holding up now? You know, and it's just adding fingers to the. Although I feel like the Najor, like, I think every time we've had, well, no, I guess not, because the Dralocytes from Star Frontiers were funny and jovial as characters, but Odo was very serious, and so were all the changed ones in Star Trek. So I think if I had them be somewhat humorous and have a funny, ironic twist, a sense of humor. But the rule of Bellatrix Rising is that every alien must act like a normal person. So maybe this one's funny, but another one's super serious or whatever. So because that would be the same thing as humans, right? You don't want a whole race of people being the same. That's weird. All right. Well, I'm pretty pleased. I think that I've gotten this one done, and that included building sickbay. So we had to finish the. One has major OCD. Yeah, right? Like, I'm going to organize everything. 7 arms come out to organize everything. Everything must be organized. But looking back here, the reason we did this was I've got the setup for all of this. And what I do is I model these things in Blender. So all of this is my 3D work. Every last bit of this, I've done it in Blender, much to the chagrin of Brent, who's BC Canon. He's been like, will you stop doing that and just get to comic work? I'm like, but I've got an environment now. So all of the medical bay is now, I built it all, drew it all, assembled it all, and everything. So the only thing I'm using from Daz is their maquettes. But even the maquettes, the people, I have modified. So I've modified their texture maps, I've modified their faces, I've gone in and drawn on the texture maps to give them different faces so that they're 2 months on star charts. He's like, 2 months, if you get a star chart one more time. My star charts are accurate, by the way. That's the reason why we're talking about this, is because I worked for 2 months trying to get the information from the space probe called Gaia. We launched these probes that sit at Lagrange points and take pictures of stars and then use the parallax to determine how close stars are and how far stars are. And then so they've been listing all the stars. And this whole comic takes place around the star Bellatrix, which is the left shoulder of Orion. So I went ahead and got the star maps of all the stars that are around that star, and then place them in the correct places. So each star in the star maps around Bellatrix is an actual star with its actual location. But I'm an artist, not a mathematician, and so there were a lot of mistakes were made where I did the math wrong, and all the stars moved over here, and then I moved them back over here, and then they were over here, and so it became kind of maddening. I thought Brett was going to drive all the way out here. Somebody's done now over 60%. I believe my child is awake. I think I can usually tell when my child is awake because I start to die off on my stream. Maybe not. I don't know how to say it. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think I'm at 60% broadcasting. Hang on real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, well, wasn't them. So, oh no, I'm all the way down to 20%. 20%. All right. Coming back a little, I think. I think I'm coming back. I'm at 60% again. Man. See you later, JD. I'll be here every morning next week. So. What I need is I need an overlay. I'm going to make an overlay. Hang on. Every morning. No, not every morning. Just most mornings. Boom. Wow, that's pretty bright. Let's not do that. Let's do like half that, though. It says FC287. It should be FS. Should be not even FS287. I don't even know who FS287 is. That's not our ship. Oh, these are old backgrounds. However, we could take this background, right? That's a background. But I don't know if that would be... That's not the same width as our... But what I can do is take this guy and cut him down a little. So watch this. Change canvas size. That. Okay, and then say I think I'm clever. I totally think I'm clever. Then I can say save as daily show. So take this guy and put it here. Daily show. Right. But we need to, because now this won't work because we need it to cover the whole thing. Instead it does that. I don't want it to do it. So we need to go back to what we had before, which was open recent, QuaCk background. And we need to take it and go all copy, and then go here, and then say paste, and then take you and delete you. There we go. And then save it as a PNG. Save as a PNG. I feel like I've made a mistake. Okay, I did not make a mistake. That's all right. That works. Because now we can go. I like it. I like this lots. All right, that's what we wanted. All right, there we go. All right. That's what OBS does. Because I can switch between all of these different versions of things, right? Even you can look over here on my other monitor and stuff like that. This controls everything. Although a Stream Deck that's manual would be kind of fun. I have to admit, a USB Stream Deck that I can just sit over here and go, because then I have buttons right here. And a button set would be awesome. And I just can't ever not have buttons. Buttons are never, you can't go wrong with buttons. Just saying. So, buttons for people. Okay. So, yeah, one last look at this page. And here we go. We've got ourselves a Jessine nurse. We've got our Najor doctor. And we've got our captain. And then we've got the first naked person in Bellatrix Rising. Oh, Stream Deck with Alexa compatible. What we got on Stream Decks? See, they're not that. These look pretty cool. Looking at some of these Stream Decks here. It's fascinating. I think it's a different critter, though. It'd be fun. But that also looks like I could control OBS controls out of it. Right. So I could control OBS controls as well. So I could switch between instead of having to go over to OBS over here and do this, I could minimize OBS and still run all the controls out of OBS. So my scenes could switch. But I could use the right monitor, which I've never been able to do because the right monitor must be for OBS. That'd be kind of cool. I'm in. Anything with buttons is cool in my book anyway. So, that works for me. And I could control the lighting sets behind me, which also could be cool. So getting my lights to switch and getting scenes to switch and things like that in the deck might be kind of nice. And I could just sit it right here between my speakers because I've got my two speakers sitting right up front, right here. And so it could be the speakers, and I could have the deck, and I could switch between cameras, and I could switch between, scene sets, and I could switch my lights, which would be cool. That'd be cool. So. All right. This page is done. Let's talk about this. We want him to be Senator Zard now. There we go. All right. So we will. I feel like this should be welcome aboard the Kitty Wake. There. All right. I am now over by 30 minutes. I won't be here tonight because I'm going to a party tonight, apparently. So there's that. It's a birthday party for a buddy of mine. So they've got like a 80s cover band. So in theory, I will be at this party instead of hanging out here doing drawing. And then, of course, tomorrow is the game, and we're also going to head down to the Ren Fair and stuff like that. I got to go hang out with my kiddo and my nibbling, and that's cool and stuff. And then I'm going to head down to Ren Fair tomorrow, and we've got the game tomorrow night, so I won't be back until Sunday night. But I'll be back on Sunday night, and then we will be back for next week as well, normal because my work schedule has gone back to its normal daily things. So we should be easily done with this guy by next week. Easily. That'll be cool. I also apparently am very popular at my school. The kids absolutely love me. And so it's really cool. One of my kids gave me a letter and, saying, thank you, you're an awesome teacher and stuff. And I'm like, oh, so I'm apparently very popular. So the company is now doing hey, he's very popular. I don't think I'm going to get a raise though. Shrug. Hopefully, though, I'll help them with their slides and do animations for them. That's what I'm really hoping for, because then they'll pay me to make animations. That's kind of what I'm gunning for, because that would be awesome. I really, really, really want to redo some of their movies and things like that, because they've got these movies that are, well, one of them is from 1977. So kind of, the kids are kind of like, well, why are we watching this? Sort of thing. So I'd love to redo those if I could. So anyway, we'll go on and talk about that and everything like that. Who knows what'll happen over over the fall? Because I will be teaching less during the fall. That's what I was thinking. I actually was thinking of doing YouTube videos on driving. I know an awful lot about driving now. And so I was like, I wonder if I, just, here's a weird law that you guys probably ought to all follow. You know what I mean? Like stuff, like do videos like that and then put them to YouTube and put them out there. And if you use my videos and it helps you a lot and saves you money and does not get you in trouble with the police, then throw money at my Patreon, right? And like, that seems like a thing. But I was thinking about that. I was thinking about maybe organizing some ideas of what common mistakes are made and things. I actually went out and looked at international law for driving, and it's fascinating. There's a lot of stuff out there. It's really interesting about where driving comes from, where our laws come from, and things like that. So it's going to be fun. So I was thinking of doing that anyway, because that'd be fascinating to me. So we'll talk about that some more as things go on. But first priority is Bellatrix Rising is literally down to 2 pages remaining. So let's get ourselves through to the end of this and then roll this comic out. At least get to the point where I can look at the comic as a whole. Right? Do a home automation channel. I tell you, all these things are great. So, see you later, Brent. Thanks for hanging with me. Yeah, get a work. One that doesn't make you look like you're out on the Matrix. Yes. So, thanks for hanging out with me, my friend. I will see you later, and for everybody else, I'll see you guys later as well. See you all Sunday night. I'll be here Sunday night. So talk to you later. Bye-bye.